Welcome to, I believe, the 37th episode of Driving with John Chow. Moving right along. Today, I want to talk to you about something called the income formula. When I tell you what it is, you're going to see it sounds pretty damn obvious, but the truth of the matter is most people actually use this formula incorrectly. So what is the income formula? Basically, it's price times unit sales. That's all it is. Not very difficult to understand. The price of a product times the number of units you make equals your income. Let's say, for example, Apple, the iPad. It costs $500. That's the price. Last quarter, Apple sold about 25 million units. That's the quantity, unit sales, $500 times 25 million units. Now you know why Apple is so damn rich. When you look at this income formula from a job perspective, or how most people make income, they use the formula in a very, very limited scale. So let's look at it. Most people make money, make income from a job. So let's apply the formula. Price, basically that's how much you get paid per hour. $10, $20, $30, $200 an hour, whatever it is. That price is then multiplied by the unit sale. In this case, your unit sale is multiplied by the number of hours that you work. So, price times number of hours equals your income. You get $10 an hour, you work 8 hours a day, $80, because that's your income. The problem with this income formula is that it's very, very limited, and it has upper limits. And actually, one part of the equation has a ceiling. We look at the price. Depending on what you do, your price is fixed. Like if you work at a grocery store, you're going to hit a ceiling. There's no way you can get more than what the next grocery person gets. Same thing with a doctor, a lawyer. It doesn't matter. Everyone has a certain range of price that they sell themselves for, or they sell the service for. And then when you look at the unit of time, that's where the big problem comes, because that is maxed out at 24. There's no way, and even at 24, there's no way you can physically work 24 hours a day. I mean, let's just face it, you're gonna die if you do that. So the upper unit is probably 12 to 15. I mean, 15 is probably pushing it. 12, yeah, people do 12-hour shift, but that's pretty much the upper limit. So when you look at that formula for a job, your income times a possible max of maybe 12 hours, you suddenly start to realize that, yeah, you can't really get wealthy or get rich by doing that particular business model. Even if you're getting $50 an hour, you still cap at 12. Well, you still cap at 24 hours. So the solution of course is to free yourself from that kind of limitation. Don't let time be a ceiling for you. Like, if you look at my Apple example, there is no time in the formula. It's the unit price times the number of units sold. Time's not in the equation. So in the case of Apple, if they wish to increase their income, they can increase the price of the product, add more option to it, like the top-of-line iPad sells for $1,000. That's double the price. How easy would it be for you to double what you're making per hour right now at a job? Can you go to your boss and say, I want to double my income, double my pay? What would he say to you? And if you want to increase the unit, in case of Apple, they would just produce more. The truth of the matter is they could have sold more than 25 million units last quarter, but that's how fast the factory can produce. They couldn't churn out any more. They could have sold it if they did, but this quarter, they probably they will be selling more. But the thing is, they're not tied down by time. You could, I suppose, you know, mathematically speaking, they could increase unit to unlimited. There's no ceiling, unlike trading hours for dollars. And this is the main reason why I do not trade hours for dollars, because my income formula is not based on what I do. My income formula is based on my blog. Right? A lot of people ask me, you know, how does your blog make over 100 grand a month? I mean, it sounds like an astronomical number, but it really works out to about 50 cents per visitors. I get 250,000 visitors to my blog. If I'm able to make 50 cents of them, that's a 6-figure income. If I can double that to $1, I just double my income. Now, you think it's that hard to go from 50 cents per user to $1 per user? Actually, no, it ain't that much. So if I want to, I can grow. There's a lot more growth. Conversely, I could also increase the size of my readership, increase my advertising budgets, do more promotion, bring in more people, go on the news, you know, do more interviews. So there's a lot more leverage involved, and because of that, proportionally, my income is a lot higher and not limited by my time input. So if you get anything out of this, it would be look for things to do where your income formula is not capped or not limited, or there's no ceiling involved. Look for income formula where the ceiling is unlimited. And ask yourself, the income formula you're using right now, is it very limited? Is there a ceiling on there? Is there a cap? And if there is, ask yourself, if I stay on this track for the next 20, 30, 40 years, will it make me rich? And if the answer is no, then you should look at finding a different income formula. That's it for this episode of Driving with John Chow. Please I welcome your comments, like my channel, tell all your friends. Like I said, I do like to increase my readership, you know, to unlimited, increase the income formula that way. So that's it for today. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys on the next episode.